Porsche?
Oh, you know.
So the Juke is officially banned because the most it can weigh is like 3,000 something pounds. However, the ZR2 is still allowed. So, I'm also going to turn off the drive
You
guitars
said
for this.
the horsepower was updated?
825.
Okay, mine's only 6 something right now.
Yeah, so
Well,
the
I
reason...
think that's maxed out, actually.
Yeah, mine is...
Well, without changing the engine.
Oh, no, I have a 5.9 liter V8 racing engine in mine.
I think it was either a V10 or a V12 I could put in this one.
Can you do an aspiration change on it?
Yeah.
Put a twin turbo in it or a supercharger. I don't give a shit which one. Just put one in it. How much does yours weigh, by the way?
Right around 4,000.
Oh. Well, fuck it then. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna do the race weight reduction on the Colorado. I was gonna limit it to sport, but if you're literally at... Is it like at 4,000 or is it below 4,000?
Let me look here.
41.
I'll tell you for sure. Oh, shit.
What is
Wow.
Lower than you think.
On this thing. Shit's a lot. It's
What's the shed then?
3,339.
So all of a sudden, the Juke's allowed.
It was 4,000 some before I started doing that.
Pissing me off, making my Juke not allowed. I may still test out. I'm gonna at least test. You know what? We're gonna do Long Beach, and I'm gonna test the Colorado. But then I'm gonna use the Juke.
Alright, I'm gonna change some things here on this.
I'm actually, I no, I'll leave it alone.
Twin turbo.
Just make sure it gets up to no more than 825. In fact, hold on, race setup.
Alright, 811.
Allow upgrades, yes. So when we do V8s, the allow upgrades will be set to no, but allow tuning will be yes. So, while you won't be able to upgrade the V8, you will still be able to tune it. Performance power. Oh no. Specify that all horsepower that is greater than. Okay. Why wouldn't it start at... Oh, good lord. And then curb weight greater than 3,000 pounds. And must be newer than a 2008. Okay. Oh, wait. One more restriction. Must be rear-wheel drive. Something your Porsche clearly wasn't, because it switched you out of it.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that.
It's probably all-wheel drive. When I bought the Cadillac, it came all-wheel drive.
Yeah, it was all-wheel drive. I didn't know it had to be rear-wheel drive.
Well, I hadn't told you. I kind of just decided that recently. To be fair, the ZR2 came rear-wheel drive. Let me turn it off for a second so that you can actually pick the car, because it won't let you currently. There you go. But go ahead and make it rear-wheel drive. Dude, Laguna Seca is going to be so much fun. Especially in the V8s. And these will run half distances. So for the 150s, they'll be 75%. They'll be 75-mile races instead of 150-mile races. So they'll be a lot shorter. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, though. I just realized I've been talking on mute.
Nice.
Yeah. So, which means nobody heard what I had to say about manual. That you can set the grid manually now on this game. So we can literally do a qualifying session, take whoever's got the quickest lap time, and bada bing, bada boom.
Yep.
So did you actually paint that one yourself, or did you find that one?
I found it myself.
All right. Let me, later on, I'll get the paints, or the logos for the league for you. I'll get them uploaded so that you can download them and use them.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna for the V8 Supercar logo on there.
Yeah, no, I did one for us. It's based off of the old Sprint Cup Series logo. Ow! I love this track, but it is so easy to get into that tire barrier.
I wish I had Monaco too.
Yeah, I wish they had
I love
Adelaide.
these style tracks.
Fucking Adelaide from the actual V8 Supercar Series. Probably one of the coolest
Yep.
racetracks out there for street circuits. We do have a second street circuit on the schedule, technically. Because Le Mans is technically a street circuit for the majority of the course. Namely, it's for the entirety of the long sections, the high-speed sections. I've gotten into the tires so many times in this thing. But I love how this Ultima looks. Like, I love the old Ultima look. I'm kind of disappointed that the Nissan's leaving V8 supercars at the end of this year in real life. And then Ford's going to run the Mustang in the V8 Supercar Series, which is the end of an era, because, I mean, they've been the Falcon for God knows how long. The Commodore isn't made in Australia anymore. Volvo pulled out, like, last year, or the year before. Mercedes hasn't been around for a little bit. It's just the V8s are starting to feel like NASCAR a little, like everything's starting to go downhill. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love NASCAR. But when your solution to the fact that the stands always look empty is to remove stands, I don't think you're in a good spot. I mean, literally, that's been their solution at like every track is, oh, well, the stands don't look full. How do we improve that? Remove the stands? Okay. I'm personally not a big fan of it. I think if the racing was a bit better and less predictable, I mean, it's kind of boring when you can predict who the winner is 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally watch, I'll turn on a race, go, oh, look, Harvick, Busch, and Truex are at the front. Okay. And then I'll turn it off and watch something else. Although, to be fair, I've been at work most of the last couple races, so I was so happy I got off in time to actually watch the end of Darlington.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I wish Larson would have won it, but
Yeah, but it was a good race. I enjoyed it.
yeah.
one of the few races I can say that about. It always pisses me off. I feel like Darlington puts on a great show, but it only has one day on the schedule. It just pisses me off. They only have one day. There's
slacking off on the 2 race.
Yeah, it's just it's just annoying. It's annoying that the tracks that do have 2 races are mile and a halves. I'm just not a fan of mile and a halves. I like them. They produce some decent racing every now and then, but for the most part, 1 mile and a half is the same as another mile and a half. I'd rather see more short tracks and more road courses. Hell, I'd love to see them go to a street course. I'm actually excited though. Circuit of the Americas is on next year's IndyCar schedule.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. And then they're also going to go to Laguna Seca in the final week of the year instead of Sonoma. So Sonoma loses that date, but they go to Laguna Seca, which is just going to be really interesting to see the Indy cars going down the corkscrew. All right.
I'm excited for the Revel race.
I'm not, honestly.
I kind of hope that goes good, and maybe some of the other tracks will.
I honestly, I hope it goes very poorly. And my reason for saying that is, hopefully it goes poorly, that they decide that the Roval is a shitty idea, and let's go to an actual road course. Personally, because I don't think that a Roval for NASCAR cars is a great idea.
That'll be different.
It's just it's the NASCAR cars portion. Rovals for GTLM cars and those kind of cars, abso-fucking-lutely. They run fantastically at whatchamacallit, Daytona. Well, I forget that we can't have drivatars in online. That is so stupid. I want drivatars. God, no, don't make it standing only. How do I fix that? I don't want standing. Yeah. I can't get rid of the standing start. This is going to be terrible. This is going to be so bad.
That'll be alright.
This is going to be so fucking bad. Oh, cool. So, also another thing that we can do when we do a event is we can do qualifying, do a length of time, and then do scoring type, time-based, and compare best lap scores.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that'll take your absolute best clean lap, and that'll be your qualifying time. So I actually kind of want to do that. So we're going to do 5 minutes. Okay. God damn it. How are you still choosing your car?
Oh, Doing a little bit of tuning.
Oh, okay. I need to tune mine.
I'm just wondering about that long portion of the oval topping out.
Ooh, you are correct. I didn't even think about that.
Wondering how to tune it.
You're gonna have to try to
Or
tune it
doesn't
for
do
as much
that.
top speed as you can. Which the top speed is 186.5. This thing's gonna top out no matter what you do, Joey. It's just...
Mine's 182.2.
Let's do this. Are you sure it's 182.2? You got that
Yeah.
bar tuned? Okay.
Yeah, I'm messing with it a little bit now. Trying to find the sweet spot.
Yeah, because if you don't have the sweet spot, it's just not going to work for you.
I think it's 182.2.
Okay.
One
Nissan.
second. One more time.
Oh, you're good. I'm working on my car. 23 Nissan Motorsports Altima.
There we go. I figured it out.
Speed is 6.9. Did you figure out that you have to have it to where it ends at where it goes off?
What is it?
Where the little line goes off at, that's where you want it to end?
Oh, the period?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. I'm not sure on the tire size. I don't really care.
Oh, shit.
What?
Yep, I figured it out. 195.6.
There you go. See?
All I did was my downforce of the whole is speed.
Oh.
I went up a little bit here.
Well, hold on then.
There we go, 190. It gives me a little bit in the corner.
So I'm going to do front for speed. And then cornering up the back end. All right, I'm ready.
Try that. See what
Altima
happens.
versus Mercedes. In a standing start at Daytona. I want to shoot myself. Okay. Oh, I forgot it's time-based. It's like a qualifying session. Damn it! That's not gonna count. Alright, let's see what the top speeds are. Nissan Altima versus Mercedes, whatever the fuck that is. Some kind of Mercedes, that's all I know. Fuck. Oh, God. Yes, that's getting through the bus stop with some speed. I think we're going to have one more lap in this. Maybe two, at most.
Oh, these things are weird on fucking enemy.
Maybe yours is. Mine was handling just fine. See, and here you were worried about it topping out, and I didn't even hit 186, which is what it was originally. Fuck me. I will say they're a lot of fun because you can just feel the tires just not gripping. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Yep. As they talk about tires not gripping. Yeah, the only issue I'm having on the oval is holding a straight line because I'm on a fucking controller.
Yeah, I wish my pedals would work.
Yeah, I wish my wheel would work with it. But I already know I don't even have to drive. Yes, you can. But it doesn't mean that it'll work. The wheel still has to be compatible with Forza.
It is. It's just the adapter to the Xbox.
Oh, okay.
And it's only my pedals. My wheel, I've used on. I've used on Forza before. I got Thrustmaster wheel and Fanatic pedals.
Oh, okay. That explains it. You're retarded. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I got it all mixed up.
After Daytona
I like
comes
my wheel there.
Sebring. God fucking damn it. Onward to the bring to Sebring. And no, it's not going to be the rainy Sebring. It's going to be night Sebring.
My freaking headlights are blue.
I don't have headlights. The Nissan doesn't come with headlights, buddy.
Huh. I wonder how that's gonna work.
I don't know. Your headlights look fucking... Oh, no, I do have headlights. Never mind. I'm good.
Yeah, you got like little ones.
Yeah. Will you hurry up?
I gotta change my arrow back.
I actually got to decrease mine a little bit. I got to work with it a little bit.
That's all I did. Brakes.
Okay.
I can't adjust them in this car.
Can't adjust what?
Well, let me adjust my brakes.
Oh. I can't either.
Where you at?
Oh. I'm sorry. What now, car?
Freaking race car and you can't adjust fucking brakes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to overrule you, car. So yeah, how much horsepower does your thing make?
630.
Oh, 630, okay. Just put the race brakes on it. Only the race brakes.
Doesn't already have race brakes?
No, it doesn't. And I don't know why. But it should make you the same. It should make you 791 for your performance points.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Good. So then I know how to regulate the upgrades then. We'll do locking it by performance points.
There we go.
Yeah, so much better. Alright, so what is it? 791 for our performance index?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is equal to or less than 791. So that means if somebody comes in with something over 791, then they done fucked up. So, now then, are you ready?
Yep.
Sebring at night. So the way Daytona and Sebring will work is there'll be two races. Daytona will be 42 laps in length, one during the day, one at night. And then Sebring will be two races, 41 laps in length, one during the rain and one at night.
You sure you have headlights?
I do have headlights. It doesn't look like you have headlights, though.
Oh. It doesn't show each other's lights. That's dumb.
We might do away with night then. Unless it shows it in replay. I mean, it's not like we really need them right now. And not to mention Daytona's getting it the night treatment no matter what, because that's a very well lit up track. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're in the dark area of the track now.
Yep.
I looked back and I go, where the fuck is he? I was like, did you wreck? Then I see your car for half a second. I'm like, oh, there he is. Okay. I guess the sun has decided it wants to set the rest of the way. Because it's all of a sudden really dark out here.
Yeah.
By the way, there's a small hairpin there.
I just little one.
I can't see your car at all right now. Yeah, we're gonna have to, if they don't have headlights for these cars at night, we're gonna have to do away with Sebring's night. Because yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, I see your name back here.
Mm-hmm. And that's just because I'm close enough. Yeah, so nighttime is gone for Sebring. Ain't no way we're gonna be able to do that.
Way too dark.
Yeah. Nighttime at Daytona.
Headlights.
Yeah. If we could see each other's headlights, it'd be fine. Nighttime at Daytona will be fine. And that's because the infield's lit up and the track's lit up. Nighttime at Daytona, I can live with. That was just bad. So that means that any other night event is off the table. It ain't happening. So Spa and Le Mans both lose their night events.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yas Marina actually will get to keep its those. Because
yeah,
it's very lit up because they have an F1 race there at night. Following
Singapore because that's lit up.
Oh, I love Singapore. Following Sebring, we head to Homestead. During the day. No rain whatsoever. That would be a very bad idea. So that'll be 66 laps for 2 races. Literally, there are 2 races that are 500 miles in length, and therefore have 3 races. There is 1 race that is 3 hours in length and is only 1 race. And every other race on the calendar is round, I should say round. Every other round on the calendar is 2 races, and each race will be 150 for a total of 300 miles. But it actually ends up working. So like the races will be an hour and a half in length, and then we can take like a 15 or 30 minute break or whatever. And then we come back and we run the second race. Now, are you ready to go at Homestead, or do you want to tune your car a little, or what?
Oh.
No.
My bad. I'm good.
You forget that this makes you actually fucking ready up.
Yeah, I was just waiting.
I'm a little disappointed it doesn't start us side by side in those standing starts. Although, did it at Sebring? Or did you just get
It
a
was pretty
really...
close.
I was to say either it did or you got a really fucking good start. I might be looking at another car at this point, because this is just pissing me off. Having to keep staring at the back of goddamn Mercedes.
I used to run these big supercars a lot on this game.
So you probably have a setup on it then, don't you? Because you know how to.
I was actually in a league with a few
Ed.
guys that we ran these cars with. Ed and a few others.
On the wall. Okay, so good to note. Not full throttle around Homestead's high side. I love how I actually had somebody talking shit about Forza. They're like, oh, well, fucking Gran Turismo Sport has a paint booth now too. And it's like, okay. You do realize we've had a paint booth on Forza since like Forza 1, right? We've always had one. That's not something that just came about. It's like you go have fun with your GT Sport and your 89 Nissans. Don't get me wrong, I like a good Nissan. I don't need 50 different versions of the GTR. I like the GTR. I don't need 50 of them. Or, even worse, there's like 90 Honda Civics on those games. It's like, oh, we have 1,000 cars. Yeah, 100 of them are Honda Civics. I can promise you I don't want 100 Honda Civics in my garage. Okay, you gotta stop bitching about Gran Turismo. I really feel like though with because everybody wants to make a big deal, okay, the systems are both really good systems in terms of specs, so at that point it becomes preference on exclusives. Well, I'll give Sony the benefit of they make really good single-player campaign exclusive games. God of War, The Last of Us, so on and so on. They make good campaign games. Xbox's exclusives are multiplayer. I mean, you get Halo. When you get Halo, you're not jumping on to play the campaign, although you did when Bungie made the game. Because Bungie's campaigns were epic. But you don't get on to play the story mode. You get on Halo to play the goddamn fucking multiplayer and shoot bitches. And there's a reason that the Xbox exclusives end up being the esports games.
Yep.
Also, I just got a Forza-thon. Yay! I have money! You have money too. It's like $300-something.
What is it?
The Forza-thon event, or the Forza-thon thing that we just got.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go collect that real quick. You probably should too.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I think it's like 300,000, maybe. I might be wrong. It might be a lot less than that.
I'll put me up to 1.6 million.
150,000. Okay. I was wrong. It was a lot less than I thought it was. Oh, I had already gotten the... Okay. 300,000.
Hello for your Honda Civic.
Oh boy, a fucking Honda Civic. Oh, there's new cards?
The new driver's seat.
New fucking cards are available. Yeah, right. Fucking Christ. No, I don't want to... Well, I do want to buy a car, but not yet. Specialty dealer. The 1973 Ford Capri? No. Lancia Fulvia? No. 71 Nissan Skyline? Not bad. Opel Kadett. How about no, 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 and no? There. Okay. Buy car. Fuck me sideways. Do. You know what? I have an easy way of solving this issue, existential crisis issue I'm having. Of which piece of shit car do I buy? It's not really which piece of shit car, but which car I want to buy. And I just solved that issue, because now I can buy both of them. What the fuck is the difference? Just give me fucking the 17. I don't even see what the goddamn difference is on it either. Makes no goddamn sense to me. Okay, that's just sexy. I'm just putting that on for now. Just for the fuck's sake of it. God damn. I am not a big Ford person, but that is sexy. And now I really fucking hate them for going away from the Falcon.
That kind of surprises me.
That being said, do I want the 2016 Shark Bite V8? Nah, I want the 2017 with the black and the orange and the boost and the... Oh, it looks so beautiful. That's my guy there, James Courtney. He's my favorite. Okay. I already know. I have 2 new cars.
Okay. What are these?
What or what?
Number 33 Mac Tools. Facility Motorsports A-Class.
The fuck are you
A45. I think it looks neater now.
The fuck are you talking about?
It's like some hatchback race car.
Is it a Mitsubishi or a Mercedes piece of shit?
Mercedes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly. It's I know exactly what it is. It's a piece of shit.
And then there's the freaking racing truck.
However, I will say that's going to be actually what's going to end up happening is the Super Utes are going to fall to our 3rd tier series, so they'll get the shortest races. Those cars, that Mercedes you just saw, is our 2nd tier.
I think it looks awesome.
So, I want to figure out which car I want to use for this, because I already know exactly what car I'm using for the 3rd tier, or the next tier. Fuck class of car is it? I think it... Oh, it's Forza Touring Cars. So if it classifies itself under a Forza Touring car, that's the one. So we have the 2014 Audi S3 Saloon.
How do you search that?
The easiest way... Here, Joey, come join the multiplayer real quick.
Okay.
Hold on. Ah! I hit the wrong button. Because the easiest way is to actually search it when you're in a race. Okay. And then invite. Okay. And then create a private match. Okay. And then what I'll do, race setup, car division. What did I say it was? Touring cars? Forza Touring?
Forza Touring.
Forza Touring cars. Okay.
Oh, there's Civic.
Yeah, that's actually one of them. Okay, so buy car. So your options are the Audi S3, the BMW 125i, the car I will use, the Chevy Cruze. I've always wanted a Chevy Cruze, so getting to race one is definitely right up my alley. There are 2 Honda Civics, both of which are the same exact car anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The Mercedes that you saw, and then the 2 Volvos. Also, we will allow upgrades in that series so that you can have a rear-wheel drive, because it will be rear-wheel drive required. Otherwise, the fucking Volvo is just going to murder everybody. Actually, maybe not. We'll have to test those. You want to test those real quick? I'm just going to rent one.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I'm just going to rent it.
Or you want to hop in that cruise?
Oh, of course. I'm going to buy it. I already know this is the one I want.
We'll test it here, then I'll hop in one of these Volvos.
Okay. You want to test the one you want, the Mercedes? Or, oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll test the see if this is...
Right. Because mine is a front-wheel drive Cruze, and you have a rear-wheel drive mid-engine Volvo. If that makes any sense at all, which it doesn't.
We could convert them all rear-wheel drive, or we could just... Volvos are a different class.
Right. Which I think is actually how they do it in real life. But I don't know. I don't follow the fucking touring cars.
Which makes sense because the Volvos are a little bit different body shape and everything, really.
Yeah, it's about the same size. Tell me this cruise ain't sexy though. Piss off in your Volvo! They're so much slower than the V8s. I love it. So I definitely got through that bus stop better than you did. But you're definitely getting through the carousel better than me. If anything, I think this just needs converted. I was more concerned because the Volvo has an extra 100 horsepower. Or at least, I think, an extra 50 horsepower. I was more concerned about that. But I think the Volvo also weighs a bit more.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I love how I have a fake grill on the front of this thing. I just want to point that out. It's NASCAR. It's just a sticker. Oddly enough, so are part of my back taillights. Or at least they look like they're stickers on the back. I can't tell if it's just the Volvo is better or you're better than I am at this with these cars. Because I am currently sucking it up. Okay, we'll have to do some more extensive testing after I figure out which V8 car I want, so that I can actually buy one of these. We are still sticking with the schedule. That's why we're at Watkins Glen. Watkins Glen comes after wherever the fuck race we just did. Where were we at? Homestead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Homestead and then the Glen. And we might shorten up the Glen, maybe? I don't know. We might adjust it. We'll have to see how I feel about it. We might use the NASCAR layout rather than the boot. I feel like it could be more... with these cars and the V8s, I feel like the NASCAR circuit would be more exciting than this one. I like the boot, don't get me wrong by any means, but I just feel like it's an open wheel and sports car type of track, whereas the V8s kind of have a more NASCAR feel to them. They're like the NASCAR of Australia. I mean, that's really what they are. They're NASCAR, but Australia. They're the Australian NASCAR.
Oh, yeah.
Because our Australian cousins are so much like us. They love their big, fast cars that make a lot of noise. Okay, so following Watkins Glen, we head to one of the longer races on the circuit. And quite frankly, one of my favorites of all time. My favorite track of all time. Also, we're going to go back to the V8s now, because I want to test out my two new ones. We'll test the Falcon first.
Like my Mercedes.
Oh yeah.
I do this racing car.
Well, I like the Falcon's interior. It's a nice view. Tell me this car doesn't look sexy though. This paint scheme on it. It's got a little bit of a dent in it now.
That looks nice. Ouch.
That was my tire there, bud.
Oh, you don't need that thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't mind this Falcon. I never thought I'd say that about a Ford. I feel like if anything, the fucking Nissan's gonna be the one that ends up getting sold. I love it to death, but it's just... I can't drive it. There's a corner there, buddy. You don't know Coda that well, do you?
I haven't raced this track very much.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I know this track like the back of my hand. I absolutely love this track. And in fact, while it wasn't as publicized as like the Lewis Hamilton-Tony Stewart swap or the Juan Pablo Jeff Gordon swap, Kurt Busch did a V8 supercar swap here at Circuit of the Americas with, I think, one of the Holden guys. So Kurt drove the Holden V8, and then one of the V8 guys drove the NASCAR car around here. And they looked, both of them looked fantastic. It was a really cool thing to see. I'm going to see if I can't find it on YouTube. Because I think that's where I last remember watching it. Ride, swap, V8. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually not even wrong. He swapped with not just any of the V8 guys, but James Courtney.
Which, I mean, a V8 supercar and freaking NASCAR Cup car.
Yeah, but they took it around. They took it around Circuit of the Americas, and it really just proves that a NASCAR Cup car can get around that damn track. I keep saying, let's take them to Coda. Take them to Coda. You know what to do? Give Circuit of the Americas one of Texas's dates. And there you go. Yeah, because it keeps a race in Texas, but it takes away a mile and a half that's a piece of shit. Honestly, I'd also be fine if they wanted to go to Laguna Seca. But yeah, they had Kurt Busch drive James Court. Well, it wasn't actually James Courtney's V8, but it's pretty cool. And it was the Gen 6 when they did it.
That's probably whenever he was in Chevy, wasn't it?
It was when he was driving for Furniture Row.
Oh, huh.
Yeah. Because it's the 78 Furniture Row car. I'm pretty sure it was the year before he went to Stewart-Haas, though.
So that was, what, 2014?
Let's see here. This was published April 23rd, 2013.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
He must be in his 4th year with Stewart-Haas then.
It's also his last year with Stewart-Haas.
Supposedly.
I don't think he's coming back there. I think the rumor of him going to the 1 and McMurray being on his way out is true.
Yeah, I don't know. Because, I mean, it took him forever last year, though, too.
I don't think that, I just don't think they're going to get it done there. I think he wants to go somewhere else, honestly. All right. Do me proud, Holden. I want to pick you over the Ford, but you got to do me proud. Going off the track is on me. So this car is definitely going to get one more shot. And it'll be at Sonoma.
Are we in the Cup, Sonoma?
Yes. Because again, I think it'll be a better, it'll just fit better for these cars. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh shit, I went off too. Mine was worse. It's because I said something. Down the corkscrew! Oh shit! I missed. Oh god, I cut the corkscrew really badly. That was great though. God, I can't fucking drive tonight. I don't know what's up. Okay, this car is definitely getting another shot. Although I don't really run this track ever. So I don't know. Off to Sonoma. And one more shot with this car. I want to give it another shot before I just say, okay, we're going with the Falcon. Ugh. I actually might not have to sell any car to get the goddamn other one. To Sonoma. I'm so happy I have tomorrow off and I'm getting paid $950. Oh, it's so great.
I was going to try to take tomorrow off, but probably not.
Sonoma! Is it foggy? A foggy Sonoma? I like it. It's a nice look. Now this is a track that we both know. Maybe not so much on Forza, but we both know this track. Hold on. I'm stopping for you. Okay. I didn't think I would have spun you out with that hit. I knew I got into you, but... Okay, that one I expected to spin. And we still end up going in the right direction. That was fun though. I didn't expect to spin you out at the top when we were going up through the hills. I'm saving that. I want to watch that later. That was good. Okay.
I think I just completed that 10 race.
Nice.
Marathon.
First race for Furniture Road Racing was with Dover in 2005. First win came 2011 with Regan Smith.
Yeah, I was about to say Darlington.
2013, they had Kurt Busch. November 1st, 2013, Martin Truex Jr. signs on. 2015, they get their first win with Truex. 2017, they pick up their first title. And now they
I remember that race with Regan Smith.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Having Edwards going at it.
Alright. So now comes, even though it disconnected me from the server, Now comes the most important question. All right. We're going to do 2 races because I want to figure out which of these 2 cars I want to use. And it's going to be based off of one specific track, which also happens to be our midway point in the schedule. And it comes right after Sonoma. It's Bathurst. It's 3 hours in length. And we go back a second time right at the end of the year because, seriously, how the fuck else are we going to end an Australian racing series? It has to end in Australia. I don't care where it starts. It has to end there. And we only have 1 track on the game. So we go here twice. And I'm going to start with the Falcon. Are you tuning it?
Mm-hmm.
You know they're like, on this game, they're preset tuned for this track, right?
Oh, yeah. Not preset tune for me.
Alright, let's try the Falcon. You see the new flag stand at Phoenix. I refuse to call it by its new name. Yay! The perfect kind of start. This is my kind of start right here. Okay. Apart from the fact that I didn't get going. Cold tires, cold tires, cold tires. With the right tune in place, this Falcon could be really, really good.
Yeah, I didn't do too much with that one. I just kind of put a little bit more cornering on my downforce.
Kind of seemed like you did a little bit more acceleration too. Because it just seemed like you were accelerating quicker than I was.
I don't think I touched that.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I've been disconnected from the session again. It's whenever I try to save a replay, it doesn't like it. Which is annoying. I'm not a fan of. I want to be able to save a replay, goddammit. Replay download failed. Okay. Cool. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. Now we try it one last time. Same track, obviously. And this time I use the Holden Commodore VF. I'm not exactly a big fan of the new Holden Commodore. Mainly because, I don't know, it's a hatchback. Just doesn't make me a fan of it.
I love hatchbacks.
I do too, but not for a V8 supercar. I can live with that as a top speed. Okay. I don't have race brakes on either of these cars yet. I love the Commodore and all, but I don't seem to have any luck when it comes to driving.
Yeah, you're doing better than that Falcon.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to have to call it for the Falcon, which is going to break my goddamn heart that I'm going to have to put my ass in a Ford. But I will give credit, if there was ever a Ford that I was going to own, I would import a Ford Falcon. One of those Ford Falcons, the 2017s. I'd import one, because they are really good looking cars.
Yeah, they are. I like them.
They look way better than the Fusion does. I wish I really wish that they would have done what GM did with the SS and just brought the Falcon over and called it the Fusion. Or just sold it in America as the Falcon. I don't give a shit. I would have rather had that. And then run that in NASCAR. But that probably wouldn't have went over well because people, at least not in the NASCAR portion, people would have been like, oh, well, now we got 2 Australian cars. Blah, 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 blah. Because let's be fair, the SS was literally Australian. I don't care what anybody says. The Chevy SS and this Holden Commodore right here are literally the exact same car, down to every single part, except for the Chevy bow tie badge that was on the SS and the Holden Lion that is on the Commodore. Those were literally the only 2 differences on those cars. That was it. They had the same engine, the same chassis, the same steel wheels came on them, the same door panels, the same everything on that car was the same, except for the emblems. It was literally manufactured in. Yeah, I do too. Okay, but after Bathurst comes Suzuka.
I haven't ran this track in a long time.
You're not the only one, and I'm gonna make it even harder on you. And I'm gonna make it harder still. Well, actually, I might make it it might be a little easier, honestly. Go grab that Mercedes you want. Or whatever one you want, really. I don't give a shit.
Oh, that foreign car?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me make it easier for you to find it. My car.
Okay.
Chevy Cruze. That's the one. Tuning and upgrades. Upgrade shop. Conversion. Oh no, I don't have a conversion. Oh no!
Yeah, that might be front wheel drive only.
It is front wheel drive. Oh, it has 420. Wait, what? Oh no. I'm taking the restrictor plate. I'm taking the restrictor plate off of it. This is about to become a really fun car. I can just feel it now. No restrictor plate. I am leaving the restrictions on. I'm just taking the restrictor plate itself off. I'm giving it a restrictor.
Oh.
Or yeah. So like, there's 4 options. There's the default, the stock, no restrictor plate, and remove restrictors. I'm going with no restrictor plate. And then I gave it a race intercooler and race camshafts. So I now make 456 horsepower. Give it race brakes. And comes stock with race tires. So wait, it doesn't let you do anything to the engine?
Yeah, but it ain't letting me do anything here.
You don't have any options for your engine.
I mean, yeah, it's letting me do stuff, but I can't, like, select on it and put it on. It says it's violating the lobby car restrictions.
Okay, back out of that. It should be fine now. I adjusted that to make sure that wouldn't happen.
So we're limited.
Yep.
It's what here?
Mine is currently 456 horsepower. We're gonna limit it to 790 overall for the points.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll stay S class.
How much horsepower are you thinking?
400 something. How much are you? 456.
Right now, 390, 399, but I can't put too much more on it.
Okay. What are your options to do?
I can probably do everything that you're doing, but I can't do that without getting over 790.
Really? So if you
Yep.
do no restrictor plate, you do not the remove restrictions, but the no restrictor plate. It's one down.
Yeah, remove restrictors.
No. No restrictor plate, not remove restrictors. No restrictor plate. It's the third one, not the fourth one.
I only got two. I got no restrictor plate and then remove restrictors, but I want the no restrictor plate.
Okay. And then I have the race intercooler. And race camshafts and valves. And what does that bring you up to? If you did all of those.
I don't know what's on them. $460 horsepower.
Okay. And then what's your performance points?
789.
Oh, see, there you go. You're making over 400 horse. How much does your car weigh?
2,403.
And what's the weight distribution? Should be the bottom one. Minus 65%.
Oh, 58%.
Okay, that's where your advantage is with that thing. Okay. Yeah, mine's 65. Alright. Because I weigh less and I have more horsepower, but I just couldn't figure out why I would be better off than you would at that point. That didn't really make sense to me, but now it does. The rain. Good Lord, the rain. Still better than Gran Turismo's rain. Dude, Gran Turismo's rain was so bad that if you got to a certain point, it just felt like you were driving on ice. Kind of like what happens when you go over a big puddle on this game. But that makes sense because you're aquaplaning at that point. Or hydroplaning, or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. It actually makes sense on this game. I love how much fun these cars are, though. I didn't expect them to be that much fun, but I did expect them to be like a good... The reason I want to use these is I feel like they're a good feeder series. Like, we could make a requirement, like, once we get into, like, a couple seasons in or whatnot, that if you're new, you have to start in the lower series and blah, blah, blah. These could be a good car for that. Or maybe somebody's not good enough to really handle the V8s. They can learn the tracks that we go to and use these cars or whatever. But they're fun. And they're not, you know, more powerful than the V8s. So they don't run quite as quick and they don't do everything else quite as well. But that doesn't mean they're any less fun. I will say front wheel drive sucks. But what are you going to do about it? Okay. Following that race is, ooh. This one actually is going to be fun. We head to the second of 2 night races on the calendar. And I kind of want to try these cars again. Let's do another race with these. As we head out to the desert of the United Arab Emirates, and it's Abu Dhabi. Wrong one. That was supposed to be the start race button. I get a better jump than you do, but you handle the corners so much better than I do. Oh yeah, these cars are even. Oh yeah, this could be a lot of fun. Hell, we might even be able to leave them stock for the most part and just give them the brake upgrades and they'd be fine.
Yeah.
Christ, I hate this corner. Oh, fuck. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Okay, I made it. Yeah, these cars are definitely so much fun. I think, so So what'll happen with these cars is the week that we're at the Bathurst 3-hour race, these cars will be in Germany. And I think you know what I mean by that. There's only 2 tracks on this game that are in Germany, but only one of them has a really kick-ass touring car event. It's literally going to be like 5 laps long, but it's still going to take hours. And I actually want to do... You know what? Fuck it! I'm going to say fuck it! 1 lap shootout, bitches. 1 lap shootout. I think that will... Well, no, it won't be a 3-hour race for these cars, because that would be hell on earth for these people. But... Oh god, no, we're not doing night. Dear god, no. No, 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 no. No. No, no. No. Christ, no. But maybe an hour and a half, 2-hour race. Just a nice endurance race that you're gonna want to murder yourself after.
Yeah.
You're gonna murder you. You're gonna want to murder yourself. You're gonna want to murder me. You're gonna want to murder Joey. You're gonna want to murder everybody involved. It's just gonna be one of those events. It's going to be literally like 5 laps. It's going to be an hour and a half. It's going to be like 5 laps, and you're going to want to kill everybody.
Sounds all right.
That there's a reason it's called the Green Hell. I just noticed that on the back bumper of my car it says "Eat my dust." Here, look.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, fuck Christ! Oh. Oh, no, 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 no! Weight distribution. Fucking killing me. Bring that Mercedes back. Oh, son of a bitch, I'm going off again. So yeah, 2-car teams will be the rules for both series. So 20 cars in each. I might not run this series at all. It'll be open to the V8s. What I might do instead is I might be the broadcaster and use the spectate feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll still own a team, so I'll have 2 people who will drive for me. I just won't race.
That's been nice knowing you there. Good track.
Yeah. Now into the hell. Two front-wheel drive touring cars on the green hell. Of all goddamn places, the green hell. People are literally going to want to murder us for this. Yep, there it goes. So yeah, they're evenly matched when you don't wreck with one another. Also, I'm gonna make an official decree here. This track doesn't get full course cautions.
Yeah.
It's just no. No. The answer is no. Blame my shitty driving on the extent of I don't have that great of a knowledge of this track in terms of racing it, and I also don't know how to drive this car. And I'm trying to be overly aggressive like I am in the Falcon, which works. For whatever goddamn reason, I don't know why. That Falcon literally let me make it its... I made the Falcon my bitch, and it said, okay, here you go. You want to do this? We'll do this. And I'm like, okay. Alrighty then. And that's why I like it. I want a submissive car. I want it to do what I want it to do.
Yeah, I'm liking this car pretty good. This is the best I've done on this track before.
Yeah, I like the Cruise. Oh, son of a bitch. It's a good thing I get paid tomorrow. I gotta buy more batteries. More so, I just need to buy the goddamn rechargeable pack. Which I can now, because I can afford it. Now the race is really on, though, for me. Can I get back around before the batteries die? We're gonna find out. Okay, cool. You know, I shouldn't say that I don't have extensive knowledge about driving this track, because I used to be able to run an Indy car or whatnot around here, or an F1 car, or whatever you want to call it, at breakneck speed and get it in perfect time without a single fucking incident. Or, well, I shouldn't say incident because it's not iRacing and you don't get incident points for going off the track here. But I did it. And yeah. I'm just gonna go with I'm trying to overdrive this car is what it is. I'm really trying to overdrive this car and it's just not working with me. The front wheel drive, the whole 9 yards, it's just not having it. If I had a setup on it that was designed to let me just bitch it around, yeah, maybe. Oh, fuck.
Oh, finally. They're waiting. Nope, this ain't the finish line.
It's not the finish line, but it's
Wrong
at least
track.
close. This isn't the finish line on the other version of this track either. It is on iRacing, though. No, it is on iRacing. Or wait. Jesus, has it been that long since you ran this track on a Forza game?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, the last time it was back there was, God, fucking, probably Forza 3?
It's been that long.
Yeah, right up here there's a turn to your right, and that's where the start finish line is on the Nürburg, or the Nordschleife, of course. Okay, batteries. I need you. My last two. Okay, that's one of them. There's the second one. Just switch those out real quick. There we go. Okay. Wow. I made a pretty penny. How much did you make off of that one race?
13,000.
Okay, I made 13,000 too. And then... Okay, so following Bathurst, and then we did Yas Marina. So we're gonna go back to the V8s. And we're going to Mugello. Mugello? Mugello? Magellan? I honestly, I don't fucking know. It's a track in Italy, not named Monza. That's all I know. I'm not even gonna lie, that's literally the only fact about this track I know. It's in Italy. Oh, wait, I do know a second fact. So, I know it's in Italy, I know it's not named Monza, and I know that it was featured on the Grand Tour. It was when they were doing the Grand Tour episode where they were going around Italy, and Hammond brought the Dodge Challenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that episode. They came here. This is the track they were at. Oh shit. That's not the racetrack. I went at it a little too hard. I should have known better because I had the inside line. But oh well. It's a shame this game won't let me save the goddamn replays. Because that was some great racing right there.
Yeah, it was.
That's why I love these cars. Alright, we're into the final stretch of tracks. Following Mugello. That actually sounds accurate. Following that, we head to Belgium. And you know what that means? Everyone's favorite Belgian nightmare. Yeah, it's that Belgian nightmare. Welcome to Spa. Also, I'm just gonna put my race brakes on. Do, 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 do. I am so ready for Horizon 4.
Yeah, me too.
Also, I'm really thinking about getting the DayZ on here on Xbox. Like, we may not have H1Z1 on Xbox, but we have DayZ. didn't think I was gonna door slam you that hard, but all right. Oh yeah! That was a nice finish.
Yeah, I don't like how this game handles door hits.
No, I don't either. But I mean, that was still a good finish. It sort of should have been a little bit just softer of a hit between us, but because I didn't think you hit me that hard, and I know I didn't hit you that hard when I hit you in the that one hairpin.
No, I mean it's just where if you touch the doors, it's like it applies brakes to
The other car.
one of the cars, whichever one, you know. It is.
I agree.
Game determines, I guess.
Alright, so following that race. You know what? I don't think these cars could handle that track, honestly.
Which one is it?
Circuit de la Sarthe.
I don't know.
So instead, we're still going to France, and we're still going to Le Mans. We're just not going to Circuit de la Sarthe with the Mulsanne. We're going to go to the Bugatti circuit. So it works out better. This is race 14 on this calendar. Or round 14 on the calendar, my bad. I'll have to readjust the number of laps that are run, but it'll certainly be less than it, or more than it says currently, because the version that I did it based on was the Mulsanne, and there ain't a damn way in hell these things are handling the Mulsanne. Like, I love these cars to death, but they would be topped out halfway down that stretch, and they'd just be redlining,
sure.
and they'd blow in real life. They wouldn't be able to handle it. I mean, you could probably tune it to actually be able to handle it, but it just wouldn't make sense. So instead, we get this. See, that actually wasn't that bad of a hit. That was one of the few decent hits that we've had so far. Because I gave you a tap on the quarter panel, and all it did was kind of push you out wide. Oh, there's a good door hit. Finally! That one, not so much. I like that we're having fun, just the two of it's just the two of us racing V8s. This is how much fun these cars are. God, I
I'm
love
gonna have to get off here probably after this next one.
All right. Well then, you think you could hold out for two more? Because the very last one is literally Bathurst again. We don't need to go there a second time in this.
Yeah, I can do 2 more.
All right. So then, after we head to France, we make our last stop in Europe, and it's at Silverstone. Which these cars should be a shit ton of fun here.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, for those that are watching and might be interested, this is just me and Joey kind of going over the schedule for the V8s and support series. And what that is the V8 supercars. We'll do a series with those, so the 4 that are on the game, over the course of the tracks that we've gone to so far, excluding the Nürburgring. The Nürburgring is for the touring cars only, so that'll be our NAORCA touring car series. And then we will also have what we call the Super Utes. The Super Utes will be the bottom tier level series, and it'll feature all the same tracks that the V8s go to, every single one of them. It will not go to the Nürburgring, and you will be able to use any vehicle that is a truck or SUV. So if it's under the modern super or sport utility vehicle moniker for Forza, then it's good. And if it fits under the moniker of whatever I think the truck is, I don't know. I don't really know what the Colorado's under. But as long as it fits under both of those, it's good for that series. The other two are pretty straightforward. V8 supercars and touring cars. But these are our last couple of races. So we're here at Silverstone. This is round 15. And the best way I can put this for you guys to understand how we're going to do this, there's going to be a total, what did I say, 35 races was the total amount of races in the grand total?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay. So 35 races over the course of 17 rounds. So it'll be only 17 weeks long. Actually, I correct myself. It won't be 17 weeks long. It'll be 19 weeks long. There's 2 races that'll have 2 weeks, or 2 rounds that'll be split into 2 weeks. Long Beach and the final Bathurst race. But 19 weeks long. We'll probably take a week or 2 off in between a couple events. That way you're not overstressing and you're not getting overworked. And yeah, but for the most part, you'll do 2 races in one night, with the exception of 2 weeks, or 3 of the weeks will be 1 race in one night. You'll do 1 race at Long Beach will be like that. 1 race at Bathurst will be like that. And then the final race at Bathurst will be like that. So literally 2 of the races are at Bathurst. That are like that, where you'll race 1 big race in one night. But for the most part, it'll be 2 races. It'll be 300 miles collectively. So between the 2 races that you run, it's 300 miles. So that means that both races will be 150 miles. Which, if you ask me, I don't know about you, Joey. That doesn't sound that bad to me. Especially at most of these tracks. 150 miles ain't that bad. But Long Beach and the second Bathurst race are both 500 miles. Collectively. Again. It's very key that I make sure that I say collectively. I don't want anybody to think that, you know, it's just one big 500 mile. No, I ain't about that life. You can piss off with that. The touring car series will actually do about half distance of that. So the touring cars will do 75% for the normal races. And then the Super Utes will go an even step further. They'll be 30% of these. So, like, or correction, my bad. So the touring cars will do 75 miles. The Super Utes will actually do 35 miles per race. So they won't be long races for those. They'll just kind of be there. They're the support series. They're along with us. But they're a good place to maybe learn the tracks that we go to and learn how to race with everybody and just have some fun in general. Like I said to Joey, I might not run the 2 bottom series. I might just focus on this Falcon and run the top series. Although I kind of want to run for my team in the Super Utes. Yeah, this is round 16. This is the second to last race of the season. And we are not doing any of that double points bullshit. Right? We can agree on that, right, Joey? No double points bullshit?
No.
That's another thing that I haven't talked about at all is points. So the points will be much like NASCAR style points. 1 point for every position that you finish, and then 3 points for a win, 1 point for leading a lap, 1 point for leading the most laps. I don't think we can actually keep track of that one, Joey. We might have to ixnay the most laps led.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, there's no way of really keeping track of a lap led. But 1 lap led is a lot easier because you can literally go back and go, oh, yeah, he led a lap. Okay, he led a lap. Cool.
Well, we got the fast lap and fast qualifier in there, though, too, to make up for it.
Right. So, and that'll help. So you could, if we ixnay the most laps led, that means you can make a maximum of 26 points per weekend. Or per 1 race.
Yeah, it's just easier to track that way.
Yeah. And actually, so the way, because it's a 2-race system, we're only going to do qualifying once. The second race, you do not get a fastest qualifier bonus point. I'm going to point that out now. Because the second race is literally going to be determined on the finishing order from the first race.
Yep.
Now, the exception to that rule is the third races at Bathurst and Long Beach. Those two kind of get a pass on that because of the way that they are. But, ooh. I want to spectate. Cool. So that's actually, I didn't realize that's a thing. So now I know that going forward for when I go to broadcast the lower series. When you're in the session like we are right now, if you press Y, you can switch between race and spectate when it starts. Also, we will have pace cars and utilize full course cautions at every track except for the Nürburgring for 2 cars that cause a caution together. And the pace vehicle will be, what do you think, Chevy Camaro?
Yeah. Camaro, the Corvette.
Well, the Camaro, the Camaro on this game actually has pace lights. There's a handful of cars on this game that actually have pace lights. The Audi R8's one of them. There's a Volkswagen. I know exactly what the pace car is. It's a Lamborghini. We gotta have some fun. We gotta have a Lamborghini pace car. I mean, come on.
They really have one with pace lights?
Yes, they have a Lamborghini that has pace lights. I think it's the Aventador. It's got to be the goddamn greatest thing ever. Nah. Okay, let's be fair. Nobody would use a Lamborghini as a pace car.
You never know.
Fuck it. Why not? Let me see how much it is.
Lamborghini sponsors a big race. They might throw a Lamborghini pace car out there.
That's true. That is true. Let me double check. Forza 7 cars with pace light or safety lights. That's apparently what they're called on this game. Apparently they know headlights in multiplayer is a big issue. Cars that have safety lights. The 2015 Audi RS6, the 2014 Golf R, the 2017 Camaro ZL1, the 2016 Lamborghini Aventador, the 2010 SLS AMG, the 2017 BMW M4 GTS, the 2017 Alfa Romeo 4C, and the 2013 Bugatti Veyron. I kind of am in favor of the M4, honestly. Why am I?
Which one was it?
It's the M4 GTS.
M4 GTS.
It has pace lights on it that you can get. Or I should say safety lights. I vote, that's 150, so that's not that bad. Matt would love the Camaro because it's the ZL1, which to be fair, that's a really sexy Camaro. Also cheap, 130,000 credits. And I say cheap relatively loosely because I am comparing this to the other options on this list, which to me are the Aventador and the SLS. So let's take a look at those two. Okay, never mind. I got disconnected. Also, there's 2 cars that have police lights. The 2010 Crown Vic and another one, which to be fair, I already knew the Crown Vic had those. I mean, that was on the last game.
The freaking police car, pace car.
This is a 2016 Aventador, right?
I can't remember.
Yes. That is 700,000.
You can get an IndyCar cheaper for that.
Kiss my ass. Yeah. No, we ain't doing that. This is just ridiculous.
I need to unlock the IndyCars because I want to get one.
And then the other option is the 2010 SLS? Is it? No. There isn't a 20. It's a 2011. That is 240,000. I honestly, okay. Let's pick right now. Camaro or BMW? Or perfect world option. Both. the Camaro for the V8s and the Super Utes, and the BMW for the touring cars.
That makes sense.
It works. So that's what we can do. Camaro for the V8s and the Utes, and actually, do we really want to do that though? Because even though there's not a truck option, we could literally just have a truck, be the pace truck.
That'd work for the Utes, yeah.
Yeah. Let's actually take a look at the option for that, because I think I know exactly what we need to do. Because there ain't anybody in their goddamn right mind who's going to be stupid enough to use it. And that's the 2017 Ram 2500 Power Wagon. Mind you, do you want to know what the Power Wagon's starting weight is?
It's like 6,000 something, ain't it?
7,044 pounds.
Yeah, that's why I didn't use it.
Yeah. I vote we use that. Plus, I already own one. So let me sell the Holden because I need money. And let me sell the Nissan because it pissed me off now. And I want my Juke back. Because that's what my team's gonna run in the other one. The whatchamacallit. I will say I do know that you can switch out the engine in the Power Ram or Power Wagon, Power Ram, and you can put the Dodge pushrod V8 in it from the old NASCAR engine. But I'm not gonna do that.
How do you put the freaking lights on?
Okay, what car are you looking at?
The Camaro.
It'll be under the arrow in appearance option.
Where at? I've looked at everything. I don't see it.
Hold on. So you have the Camaro. I'm gonna grab the BMW to take a look at that one, and then I can tell you.
It was the 2017 Z01, right?
Yes. Yeah, I know it is that one for a fact, too. Tuning and upgrades. Upgrade shop. Aero and appearance. Side skirts. It's under side skirts. Do you have side skirts? Yeah.
Okay.
It actually looks really good on the BMW. I mean, really fucking good.
What would they put what would they use a damn light bar?
What do you mean?
It looks like a freaking police light bar.
Oh, I know. Because that's the type of light bars that they use over in Europe. Honestly, because I'm thinking about that now. I know exactly what you're saying. Maybe we should just go with the BMW because it doesn't look weird on the BMW. It really doesn't. I know that sounds weird, but it just doesn't look weird on it. Honestly, it kind of just sits on there and it looks halfway decent. Hold on, let me see if I can't get you a picture of it. Shot that. Yeah, because I mean it really does. It's just how it. I don't know why it because I know exactly what the Camaro one the lamps or the safety lights, they sit far back too on it, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just looks weird. Alright, Xbox app, load. Or don't load. Okay, I don't know. Trying to tell me I haven't recorded anything. You get out of here. Yeah, I just not a big fan of that. Okay. Hold on. I'm telling you, it just looks better. It really does on the BMW. I think my vote goes to the Beamer for all series.
Yeah. It just doesn't look right on the...
If it would have been like interior lighting, if it would have put it interior or just something different, it would have been
like
all right.
Headlights and tail lights flash and some interior.
It's just on that car doesn't look good. Chevy SS would have looked fine. So yeah, we'll go BMW. I'll make up a safety car paint for it. But with that being said, I'm also going to fucking buy my Juke so I can paint that. Even though I'm not even going to run it. I might run the Juke, I'm not going to lie. Now that I know your fucking Porsche is God fucking Christ low weight.
I didn't realize it was that low.
Hold on. Let me see how much mine weighs when I shave her.
I know it's 28 something before you do.
The Juke? No. The Juke's actually somewhat heavy. Oh no, you're right. 29. When I shave it all the way down, it's 24. What was your Macan? 28, I think, right? You said?
33.
33, okay. So yeah, 29,000. I'd leave it with stock. Oh, wait. Okay, I think I actually did it backwards and I took weight off the car. Whoopsie. There we go. So yeah. The Juke will weigh in at 2,900. Basically it's like 2,980. So basically it'll come in at 3,000 pounds. Especially once you get everything else on it. Might actually weigh in at just over 3,000 pounds. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I forgot about. So the Juke's gonna get a 3.7 liter V6 twin turbo. Or no, my bad, 2.6 liter inline 6 twin turbo, which will bring it up to 1,600 or 3,100. And then it's got to be made a rear-wheel drive, and that brings it up to 3,400. See? All of a sudden, the Juke's not that light. The things that you can do to make the Juke heavier. And then what did we say was the power limit?
825?
Yeah. wonder if I can even get to that with the straight six. And the answer to that question is yes. The straight six can get to 825. Somehow. I don't know what parts I have to utilize for it, but I know there's a way to get it like right up to it. 822. 815. Let's try this. That and yes! There it is. 825. And she weighs in at a final weight. I'm not gonna say final weight just yet. Let me do everything else, and I'll tell you what the final weight total is on it when she gets all of her fancy parts and everything in it. It's the race tires on. Bigger tires, special rims. Right. What'd you say yours was?
33 something.
So then, yeah, the Juke will weigh in. The Juke will be required to feature every part that I've just used. Just because that's the only way it's going to get to that. And then it will have to run. It can run a street weight reduction, possibly, but more than likely it'll be the stock weight reduction, both of which are in the 33s. So it's right around the same as you, which I think is okay. I think that's fair. You can't really argue that. They're literally going to be the same weight and same horsepower. So there's the cheek paint I was working on. Alright, well, I know you want to hop off, so go to sleep and go to work, and then come home.
You know.
I have the day off tomorrow, so actually I have the next 2 days off.
I didn't know the Xbox had a NASCAR app.
Mm-hmm.
Downloading that.